One wretched underscore thing one just resubscribed for 14 months. Wahoo.
So true, Keep. So true. You're so right. Oh my god, it's Scarlet. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. Hi, Queen. Hi, Max, and welcome on in. Hi, Blue. Hi, Eucryphia. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Waywa. Bye, Waywa. Thank you for the 14 months. Oh, thank you. You're very sweet. I hope you have a nice night tonight. I hope everything goes well. Hi, Scarlet. Hi, Nye. And Keep. And Levy! Hi, Levy! Welcome on in. I think that's everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello, welcome on in. Yum, yum, yum. Hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. How's everybody's week been? I'm sorry I didn't stream on Monday. My brain was bees, but my brain is not bees anymore. My brain is actually doing pretty okay. Hi, how are you guys? How was your week been? How was your weekend as well? Since I didn't get to see you guys on Monday. How have you guys been? Tell me all about it. Let me adjust my mic. Okay, I moved it. I will have to move it again, but I will mute it again later. I was so tired and thirsty earlier. I walked in the kitchen and returned with a glass of water, sans the water. I'd been there. Been there, Keith. All been there. I'll do the thing where I go to get water but I forget my cup, because for some reason, despite the fact that I've gotten up to get water, I will not bring my like refillable bottle with me, and then I will make it all the way to the kitchen, be like, oh crap, I forgot my cup, and then I'll go back upstairs, grab something else, and it will just be a repeated cycle over and over. Until eventually I get water. At a certain point, I run out of things to fill my hands with, and all that is left is my water bottle. Your week is okay. Your birthday's on Sunday! Oh my god, Queen! Happy early birthday! Just in case I don't see you on that day. Happy early birthday! Oh my god, thank you for the follow, Max. And enjoy your lurk. Good luck on your art tonight. Since we're doing a co-working Wednesday, I do have Spirit City up, so we'll have our little Pomodoro timers. I might change it to, we normally do 20 minutes working and then a 5-minute break. I might change it to 30 minutes and then 5 minutes. So if you need timers or anything, we have those. If not, you can just ignore them, but I like to set them up just in case, if people find them useful. Now the next few days off from work for your anniversary! Oh my gosh! Happy anniversary. This is so exciting. You guys are having such exciting weeks. I'm so happy. Those doorways, they do. It's like you go through like the doorway and your brain shuts all those thoughts off. You ever see the government got some ice cream afterwards? Oh god, if only. If only a graveyard. If only. The ice cream sounds great though. What kind of ice cream did you have? It's normal. It's a normal day. Totally normal day. I got ice cream today too. I went to the store. I got my haircut finally. I haven't gotten a haircut in many years. I thought it had only been maybe like 3. Incorrect. It has apparently been 5. I went to the same woman. She's super, super nice. I love her and I need to go back to her more. And she's like, have you come here before? I was like, yeah, a couple years ago. I was like, actually, my last haircut was you, like, 3 years ago or something. And she's like, okay, because I saw you in the system. That was in 2020, so it's been 5 years. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's been 5 years. It was very funny. She's super, super nice, though. It's all nice and silky, and tomorrow it'll go back to being absolute shit because I don't have good products, which is a shame. Yeah, it was very long. It was down probably to like the base of my spine, like not quite to like my butt hips, but it was very long. So I got a couple inches off because it's still long, but it needed to be refreshed. But it was nice. You also got a haircut Wednesday, buddies. Yeah, you also got a haircut. My brother was like, oh my god! Guys, today was haircut day! We're brothers in haircut. We're brothers in hair. Is that some kind of like did we like somehow do like a hair ritual? And like, we all cut our hair as some kind of cross-world sacrifice? Did not get your haircut today. That's okay. If you didn't need it cut, that's okay. This was not a coordinated hair attack. Yeah, it was nice. I have been enjoying having long hair. When I was in college, like all through college, I had a short pixie cut, and I really, really loved it. Like, it was so much easier to manage. It was so comfortable. I got compliments on it all the time. I really liked it. But since graduating, the past few years, fast forward, god, it's been almost 10 years. Ooh, gonna turn into a raisin. It's been growing out, and I've actually liked having it long again. So I'm torn between like getting it trimmed regularly but keeping it long, and chopping it all off this summer. Which is why another reason why I wanted to get a haircut. So like, before I just cut it, I do a big chop. I want to just trim it, you know. No haircut for you. That's okay. Girl bossing trims. Yeah. You want a haircut? I'm trying so hard to grow mine out. See, and that's where I'm fortunate, is that if I do cut my hair really long, I have to get it cut once a month because it grows super fast. One of the few things that is good about my physical form is my hair. It's one of the only good things I have. so I'm very fortunate in that regard. Because when I told her that I was thinking about getting a pixie cut, she's like, oh, that's a big step because it takes so long to grow back. And in my head, I was like, no, it doesn't, not for me. It grows so fast. You want to have longer hair. And that's the other thing, though, is that, like, I've heard that, like, trimming your hair encourages hair growth. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I know everybody, at the end of the day, everybody is different. Everybody's body and hair works differently, but I've heard that it is common that trimming your hair encourages it to grow long because it kind of like helps refresh it. Maybe that's the secret if you guys want long hair. My needs it, just some shaping up and touching up my layers. Yeah, she's super nice. I really love this woman because the bunnies are in jail for their criminals. What did they do? What did they do? What was wrong? What crimes did they commit? I think the hair growing thing is an old wives' tale. Oh, maybe. That's very possible. I don't know anything about hair. I don't think an individual hair strand, like, knows how long. I feel like it's something about, like, it would be, like, cutting it and so the proteins, like, refill to grow out longer. But I don't know. I don't know anything about hair. That's why my hair is... shit. I just kind of buy products and hope for the best. I don't know anything about hair care. I don't know anything about hair care because I have my biological dad's hair, who I did not grow up around. So I don't know how to take care of it. I just never learned because my mom has like super thin hair. She's like super thin and like kind of wavy. Mine's like really thick and really long. So our hair care is completely different. It's like completely polar opposite. So I never learned how. And at this point, I'm just like, literally at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. So that's the other reason I wanted to get my hair cut, is I wanted to like refamiliarize myself with the woman, because she's super nice, but like, you know, if I haven't been there in apparently 5 years, so I want to go back again in a couple months and then ask her, be like, hey, so what do I do? Oh my god!
Oh, you.
Oh, you! Hi, Plague! Welcome on in! Oh my god, I gotta get you. I gotta get you. Hi! Welcome on in, Plague and Raiders. Hello, long time no see. Because I feel like I have lurked on your streams, but I feel like that doesn't really count. If I'm too shy to talk. Hi, Mer Captain. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Hi, Conquer. Have you seen your... I haven't seen your husband. Hi, Onion. What were you guys up to? Who is your husband? Hi, Tarmac. Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. Who is your husband? What were you guys just up to? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Crayon or Izzy. I respond to both. We're just getting started on our co-working Wednesday. Every week on Wednesday night, we do a little art stream. I set up timers. We listen to some jams. Right now, we're just chit-chatting because I just got started. We're talking about hair. I just got a haircut for the first time in 5 years, so it's like the big event of my life because I don't go anywhere or do anything. I get up, work, I stream. That's it. Alex is your hubby in Stardew. You got a mod for seasonal outfits, and he is... Alex is so good. Yeah. Oh my god, you also got a haircut. Guys, it's Haircut Wednesday. That's like 4 people now. We all got a haircut. Hell yes. Hell yes. I have also been replaying Stardew lately. Our husband, comrade. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I hope you had fun. I do like the new seasonal outfits that they added in base game, but like... I have slowly with group friend games between like Repo and Cobblemon, I've been like slowly getting into modding games more comfortably, and now I'm like, I feel like Stardew mods are gonna get me, because I've started a new file recently, and I'm like, I can feel it. I don't like to mod my games a lot, but just very tiny, like, quality of life, and maybe cosmetic mods is nice. I don't like mods where they just completely change the game, but little stuff is fun. Mod is so nice. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to check it out. Which mod is it specifically? Because there are so many ones that are for like cosmetic changes. Repo's so fun, Captain. Oh my god, it's so fun. I can't resist. They'll pull me in. They'll get me. Yeah. Blue play Stardew, yeah! You just some Stardew and play get being extremely normal about Alex. I mean, he's a hot tater tot, so... Were you not on such chat? No, I wasn't. No. What did she do? What did they do? What did they get up to? Onsta kind of just streams at like off times. Either it's like early in the morning when I'm working and I can't really like lurk, or it's when I'm doing things like with friends, and so I can't work. Why is Illinois calling me? I'm not gonna pick up, but why are you calling me? Seasonal outfits, cuter aesthetic. Okay, I'm gonna copy paste this. Because I'm for sure not going to remember, but if I write it down, then I don't have to remember. Okay, there we go. Thanks! I'll check it out after stream. I love just cuter aesthetic. That's very cute. Linky. Yeah, here, I'll give you, let me know when you have the link, and I'll give you a permit. Because links are suppressed in chat, I think, other than, like, Twitch links. Just to protect and prevent from spam. And I can give you, like, a 1-minute permit. Got it, okay. There you go. It was a morning stream. Gets me every time, Conquer, every time. You have the tab saved! Hell yes. Okay, oh, perfect. Oh my god, these are so cute! Oh, these are really cute. I like these. These are very cute. Okay, perfect. I will leave that tab open. Hell yeah. I know! They look so good! These are cute. I just scrolled down real quick and I just love Island Summer Clothes. True. I understand why. It just got me. These are so good. I also like that it's for, like, everybody. Because I've seen some mods where they're, like, only for the romantic interests or something. It's like, no, you gotta give everybody stuff. Yeah, they look so cute. These are adorable. These are also really well made. I also like that they are still like in the style of Concerned Ape's original art style. I like that because I kind of like his style. Even in the janky parts, I love it. I appreciate that they kept it. That's a very nice touch. They did a wonderful job. The reason I don't mod stuff that much is not a lack of comfortability. It's just that I'm very, very lazy. Can't be bothered to go through the process. So yeah, the only mods that I've been doing are ones like through Thunderstore and like CurseForge, where it's literally just copy paste stuff. If I have to do anything more in depth than that, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna get so scared. That I saw you in Renee's chat when Onsta rated. It's possible that I was like lurking on someone's stream and I got carried through, because that happens sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be lurking in someone's stream, like while I'm working, and then I'll like leave the tab there muted because I'm like, well, like, I'll stay here to support even just as a lurker, and I'll get up and then I will forget that I left that tab open, and then I'll come back like the next day or at like 11 at night or something for bed, and I'm on like 3 different people's channels. I'm like, how did I get here? I just kind of get carried around, which I mean, it works out. Then I find new people or I get to check in with folks, but it's very possible. I'm trying to get better at like when I lurk on people's streams, if they have like a daily check-in or something. I'm trying to be better about like using the little check-in to say hi, even if I'm lurking, because I feel bad about like not interacting, but I'm like, well, I have like the little daily scrungle of I say hi to people when they use it, but people are not obligated to like talk if they don't want to, or if they're busy or something. It is meant to be like a lurker friendly, so I'm like, maybe I should do it more. But then I still get shy, or I forget. I'm trying though, I'm trying. It was someone else with your emotes. I know recently Layla gifted subs to a few people. I found that way kind of. I did for Kina, yeah! I love our little neighborhood that we have. It warms my heart. I also really like seeing people that like are here on this channel, and then if I'm lurking in other people's channels, I see them there and I'm like, no, we're networking. People are talking to other people and checking each other out. I don't know, it's just, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I'm very lucky to be in a very nice little like corner of Twitch, and I like connecting people through each other, and especially ones like, and it would have been through, yeah, like through Reb, like because I initially came to Twitch from Barry when he left YouTube to come to Twitch, and then from Barry when he would play games with friends, like Reb would be on his stream, and I'd be like, oh, like this person's really cool and nice, and so I joined Reb's community because I love Reb's art. Reb is so cool and powerful, and so I kind of like chat every now and then there, and then I was like, okay, I'll go check out other people's streams, and then they're kind enough to come check out mine. It's just really, it's nice. I'm not good at articulating my thoughts and my affections, but it's nice. I discovered Kirkiford. Yeah, Kirkiford was so nice. We were just playing Minish Cap, and he just stopped by and was chatting with us, and it was so nice to see that he was streaming the other day. He is a total sweetheart. He's very nice and he's very approachable. I hope he streams more often because he is so nice to hang out with. Yeah, Barry. I love network streamers. I know I create the threads of the internet until every single community is like irreversibly intertwined. Yeah, it's nice though, because it's like, especially being in like the art community, it's like, oh my god, I know so many amazing talented artists. Please go check each other out and like look at this awesome person's stuff. Like, your stuff is cool too, but like go look at your stuff, and while you're there they can look at your stuff. It's just, it's nice. I know I don't have like a big audience or platform, but if I can connect people to each other in some way, like, then I want to do that, you know? I had the cruise for Sunny, and I found Sunny randomly on YouTube. Yes, oh my god, I found Sunny through, I think, actually originally Ghost Kai, because when I was learning about how to actually play Phasmo, he was somebody who had like really helpful like informational videos, and if you went to his stream and asked him a question, he really super nice about answering questions. And I think he raided into Sunny once, and I was like, okay, like this is nice, but I didn't follow at first, and then I think Lurker gifted me a sub in just like one of their like plethoras of gifted subs, and so I was like, oh, okay, I'll go check them out. I like these emotes, and then it's I think been 2 years now and I haven't left because Sunny's just so good, so chill and sweet. And they're darling, and their community is very darling. Patiently waiting for Courage to continue Hollow Knight. I really hope he streams more when like the next Hollow Knight comes out. I know we were all like hemming and hawing over the absurd price of the Switch 2, but reasonably and justifiably. But I hope maybe if he's able to get it, that he'll stream the Hollow Knight sequel. This is so nice to see him. He's a nice guy. I just don't watch the bit of video stream from yesterday he put me. Oh my god, I was there a little bit and it was really powerful. It was really powerful. I really need to finish watching that VOD. I was there for a little bit. Barry's a stream that like I have been subscribed to Barry through I think like 7 years now, but I don't often get to watch him because he's usually streaming when I'm like talking with my friends at night after work. So I'm subscribed to him because I watch his VOD channel a lot. Like I watch his VODs all the time. So I was like, well, I want to support him some way. But despite the fact that I've been subscribed to him for like 7 years, I only have like 30k channel points because I'm never actually there live. Oh, that's right, yeah, Plague Up, sorry, I got so distracted. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid, and thank you for hanging out. Of course, yes, post-stream, if you or anybody that came with you needs to head out, if you need to go get food, if you need to go rest, you need to take your meds, anything like that, happy to have you, but don't let me hold you up. I'm sorry I forgot, I got distracted, apologies. But thank you for the raid, thank you for coming on in. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I want more. I want more. I need more berry. More berry. That's true! You found me through Tumblr Blue and you drew Lucy and I was so like, what do you mean? Why did you draw my baby girl? Why did you do such a kind thing? And I always look at that picture because it's so beautiful and I love how you rendered her and just her nose, and I know that that's maybe like a strange thing to fixate on, but like I just love that you kept the shape of her nose and her freckles, and I don't know, you did a really good job, and I love it so much. It makes me so happy, and I'm just, you know, you're just, that's how I feel. It's just goo. It's just brain spaghetti. Never able to get watching is Sunday, but I want to support them. Yeah, the daily breakfasts. Your daily breakfasts are very sweet, Levy. I hope you always do daily breakfast. Ewan and Mel's like intro messages. I like how you leave breakfast for people, and Mel always has like a good morning, lads, ladies, and Sunny. I don't know. It's just it's very sweet, and I love it when you guys do stuff like that. It's nice. It's just a nice little community thing to do. Lucy has my heart. I'm so glad. I'll miss her. We're not gonna draw Lucy today. We're not even gonna draw Val today. I'm gonna draw some silly shit because I'm in a silly mood. And I'm gonna stop yapping and we're gonna actually get to drawing. First we're gonna set up. We're gonna see I'm drawing. And I actually found an outfit that I'm basically that I'm basically wearing today. Actually, this is kind of what I'm wearing, which I thought was funny that it was in game. We're gonna set up our little timers. I'm gonna set this to 30 minutes. There we go. And we'll do a 5-minute break, and then we'll go for. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get angry. I used my numpad. To type it in. I forgot. The title is sheep because let me explain. I can explain. Okay, so so what I like to do, and I got called out on this last night by Scarlett. Scarlett and I were running around in. Okay, let me explain. Scarlett and I were running around in creative in Cobblemon, and they discovered that when I see sheep in Minecraft, I'm like compelled to shear them. I carry shears around in Minecraft because I just like the little snipping noise, and I like that you can get a thing from them without like killing them. So I compulsively have to shear them when I see them, and I keep this to myself because it's weird. But Scarlett was there to witness it. That I have to. I like if there's a sheep nearby, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna run it down to shear it. And Scarlett even asked me like, "What are you doing with all this wool?" And I'm like, "I just like to have it. I just have it. I have a stack of like 30 wool in my house from just collecting it. So I wanted to draw "I can shear you" as a meme. So I was like, let me explain. I know this looks weird, but let me explain. I promise it's not that weird. It's a little weird, but it's I need to make you a chest with the wool chest of shame. Yeah, my inevitable, like, dozen 99 stacks. Or no, it's 64, raise the cap. My 64 stacks of wool that I do nothing with. I just like to collect it. I just like the noise. It's just so satisfying. Gotta run to dinner. Thank you for stopping by, Levy. I hope you enjoy your dinner. And if I don't see you again, I hope you have enjoyed the rest of your night and the rest of your week since it's Wednesday. Yeah! It's gonna be good. It's gonna be silly. So I'm gonna try. Carpet everywhere in the house, carpet the world. See, at least then I would be using it. I don't. I just collect it. I just like to collect it. I don't know why. It's just satisfying. It's like, it's not, no, I made like the tiniest little cottage. I'll need to play Cobblemon again so you guys can see how I decorated it. And also, the way that my house is tiny is like each layer, each layer floor is a single block. So I can't carpet it because then the ceiling of the room below it would be carpet. So I can't use it even if I want to. I should just go out into a field somewhere and build like a wool effigy. Maybe I shouldn't, because maybe that's the machinations of a serial killer. I guess it depends on what I'm making. I can make something cute. I could dye it. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be working on today. So I guess let me start my timer. Ching! A sheep effigy. Yeah! Make a sheep. I can shear you. So stupid. I was like, I have to draw this. It's compelled me. Carpet in the bathroom? Ugh. Ugh. Well, I guess in Minecraft it could work, because if you're making like a nice pattern with it. Lambert for Cult of the Lamb better watch. It's true. It's the same thing as in Oblivion. Oblivion Remaster 0 out of 10, because when you gather like alchemy ingredients, like little flowers and plants and stuff, it no longer makes a little scissor snipping noise. So 0 out of 10 actually, because that was one of the best parts of the original game. I'm joking. This is a joke. Oh, you put a carpet on a fence, you can jump on it. Yeah, that's right. I wish I had known that when I was cleaning up a town, like my town next to me, and a creeper blew up their animal pen, and I almost lost my goddamn mind. Trying to recollect them. Okay, I just needed the vague placement for the head. I need like the proportions. Oh my goodness. No, it's 0 because there's no mods yet. I would actually be very surprised if they don't allow like official mod support. Especially because they acknowledged the Skyblivion project, and they acknowledged it in a like, yeah, we know what's going on, go for it, hell yeah. They were pretty supportive, so I'm hoping that they'll give official mod support. I actually hope that they just like optimize the game in general. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, because some of the mods that I looked into were like optimization ones, because don't even worry about them. I did see Ural Septums, I think Big Naturals was one that was funny. Because like my computer is not old. It's only like 3 years old, but because it's a laptop, it's already out of date for many games. Like I could barely run Veilguard. I did get it to work, I couldn't stream it. I think if you guys remember. Ha! Welcome on in, thank you for the follow. It kept crashing, so I ended up not being able to stream it, even though I really wanted to. But I played it like on my own and it was fine. But Oblivion, yeah, yeah, the Oblivion remaster. I've been playing it, but mostly through sheer spite and will, because I am playing it. Not an exaggeration. Oftentimes, it is 20 to 30 frames per second. So it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. It is not a smooth experience, which is why I haven't played it in a couple days. Because I'm like, you know, I don't know if I don't know if I'm strong enough for this right now. Daily Blee and Falk, also you're small, cute, thank you! Fun fact of the day is marlins change color while hunting for food! Whoa, that's cool! I didn't know that. Fish are cool. What is that subreddit? It's like, oh, the oceans are lit or something. It's true. Also, I'm gonna just do this for mine. It shouldn't affect you guys. Okay, yeah. Gotta lower the brightness. That's very cool. That's a lovely fun fact. Thank you for sharing it. I enjoy that. It's not at the same level, but we do have a little fishing game in the channel points that you guys are free to use. We have lurk fishing. And sometimes you can find some pretty cool fish. You find a lot of junk. There's a lot of cool fish in there too. Okay, I don't really have like a Minecraft outfit. I guess I should put maybe my clown outfit. I don't want it covers my shoulders. Although maybe that would be better. Another fun fact is octopus have 3 hearts! They put the Grinch to shame. I love octopi. They're so good. They're just little guys. I love watching videos of them like changing their camo on the fly. So effortless, because I love that they also will like change their body shape and stuff to either mimic other plants or like other fish or the environment. It's like they know both to do the color change, but then also like their texture almost. That's cool as hell. That's cool as hell. Not due to graphics, but because of no space, only 400 gigs left. Oh no, Conquer! I did definitely have to delete some games off of my computer to make room for the Oblivion remaster, which I uninstalled games that I really hadn't been playing in a while anyway, so wasn't too wasn't too big of a deal, but it was still like, why are we drawing a meme of Markiplier? Because I like to shear the sheep in Minecraft, and so I wanted to make a meme of I can shear you, and I don't know, I just wanted to draw something silly. I don't really have a better explanation. That's really all that's going on. Actually, one of the smartest things, dude, I would argue that they're one of the smartest animals in general. Not the smartest, but I feel like they're up there. And I'm not biased because I love them at all. But they are very smart. And they're very strong, too. They're just cool. Ugh. Okay, I think that's a good face shape. Well, as hell, I want to play a game, but I can't choose a game. Well, what are your options? And what kind of, like, what mood are you in for, you know? Or I guess, what vibe? Like, are you in for, like, an action game? Do you want something more chill? You know? I haven't watched Markiplier in so long. I hope he's doing okay, wherever he is. I just remember staying up late during one summer and watching his Alien Isolation playthrough with Layla. I remember being all curled up on a chair in my living room, watching it with her. I don't know. It was a very distinct memory. Your first one was an Irish elk deer and skunk hybrid. A skier! A skier is a really cute name for that combo. I like it. I know our skunks are coming out. I see them at night when they wander by. Them and the deer, actually, are both coming out for spring. Turn the light on outside. They're on the schmoove. They're on a schmoove. The deer especially like to hang out in our yard, and they give birth And then they eat our tulips. And it's like, well, I'm glad you guys are living it up. List my Steam library as a whole. Well, okay. You don't have to list all your things, because surely there are certain games that you're kind of in the mood for. So if you have like a small list, or you can use the easy decision maker.org or something to pick for you, and then that will tell you what you really want. When it decides for you, then you'll be like, no, I don't want this. That's how you know. That works for me every time. Actually, I should leave this. Never seen a skunk before, but oh my gosh. I've never seen a possum in real life. Well. No, I don't think I have. I think I've seen them. No, I don't think even as like wild. I was like, have I seen them in like a captivity setting, but not in the wild? No, I don't think I've seen one at all, actually. The skunks I have seen many of. And I have cleaned many a dogs because they saw the skunk as well. Which was unfortunate. Gotta pet a skunk in a stroller at a Ren fair. Okay, that does sound pretty cute. Signalis, but I don't want to be. Yeah, I feel like Signalis is good, but is very, like, emotional. We have one that likes to get into her trash. No! He's like, hey, are you gonna eat this? Pointing at your trash cans. Are you gonna finish that? Hi, Astral! Welcome on in! Hello, hello, happy Wednesday. The Irish elk deer or giant deer are prehistoric deer, and their antlers get up to 12 feet long and stand up to 7 feet at the shoulders. So I said, you know what, I've always seen regular deer personas, but not a prehistoric. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It's some nice variety, you know? Yeah. Like it. Is this kind of what his expression is? Yeah, I mean, it's close enough. It's fine. It's not going to be a one-to-one. I am going to be doing a little squint. How are you doing today, Astral? How has your week been? So stupid. I love drawing stupid stuff. God, I love drawing dumb shit. It's gonna be so peak. It's gonna be so good. It's already shaping up to be a good one. It's already making me laugh in a real and genuine way. Are Irish elk deer the ones that we have accurate cave paintings of, so we know what their coat colors look like? Or is that a different one? Whoa, I don't know. That's cool though. Either way, that's very cool. I can cheer you. I was gonna actually like redraw this sketch, but I think maybe I'm just gonna change the line art color and keep it, because it's pretty powerful with the Scrungle pen. Speaking of, you mentioned her earlier, Reb made the Scrungle pen, and it is one of my favorites. It is so good. Good texture, good feel. It is really good for little pieces like this, where they're just kind of silly. It gives like a nice texture for stuff like this. You should go check them out on their Ko-fi. She does have a Ko-fi. You should go check out her and her work. We do have a Didinky. Yeah, we have a Didinky. Yeah. Yeah, we have like some basic channels, but to get access to the full community channels, you have to review the rules and do a channel point redeem here on the channel. But when you do the channel point redeem, we refund your points, so you do get to keep them. It's just to be like, it's just to kind of help weed out like spam bots or nefarious folks who just kind of jump into servers quick and easy and then spam a whole bunch of stuff or harass people and then leave. I don't want that. I gotta protect you guys. Gotta keep you safe. The dark web. But there's like a little waiting room where people are free to share art and chit chat and share pictures of pets and stuff like that. Oh, bad mental health week, but I'm living. Yeah, I'm very excited for cosplay competition this weekend. Yeah, you're gonna do amazing. Your little guy looks so good. Why can't I ever remember the name of the character from In Stars in Time? Slippin'. No. Sniffrin, damn it! Slippin' also has an S and an IN. So, it's like 2% of the way there. They're gonna show on the Ko-fi like carpet. Yeah. Yeah, Reb's cool. Reb's cool as heck. And she's super, super sweet. Sneeze. Flipping this boy into a time loop. There we go. See, we made it work. We got there. 18 songs. Maybe you are winning. You're always a winner. You're a winner to me, Queen. Always, just in general. You guys are always winners. I don't like this line. This line isn't a winner. Be gone. Cast it into the fire. Okay. Oh, that was worse. You know what I'm gonna do? I have the power of digital tools. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. I just didn't like the angle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's fine. I think I was gonna say something, but I forgot. And you know what? If I forgot what it was, then it probably wasn't that important. Wow! Thank you for the follow, Lotus! Welcome on in! Thanks for wandering on in here. Signing of co-work is art or voice acting auditions today, or just resting. I mean, co-work is for anything. Whatever project you guys, kind of need to body double with, that's what we're here for. There are no limitations. We are here to support you in your endeavors. Voice acting auditions is very exciting, though. That is very cool. Are they for specific auditions, or are you setting up like a demo reel? Oh, pardon me. Hopefully the other adult volunteers will prove them, because I tried to find songs that seemed like party fun ones with them, but still being appropriate for the youth. Yeah. It can be hard. I'm sure the stuff that you were picking is great, though. You understand the parameters. And that's half the battle. I just want to flip and rotate. I just like to rotate. I wanted to give this a sharper edge, but I actually don't like it. I round it out. So stupid drawing. You have 2 projects picked out that you want to audition for. I haven't auditioned in a while since cosplay ate all my time. That's true. I feel like it has been, you've been working on it for a long time. And now you're kind of getting freed up. At least until the next one. I get you again. Keep pulling me back in. I'll try to get out. One more score. And on my 500 plus song playlist, I got 18. I mean, it's a start. You have to wait to send anything in the Discord till I have 4K points. Just for access in the community points, if you want to post stuff in like the waiting room, you can post anything you want there. You can post artwork or photos or like pet pictures, things like that. You just chit chat if you want to send memes. That one's that's like the channel for like anybody. But we have community channels which are more like specific, like a music channel, games, finished pieces versus like works in progress, art resources, stuff like that. Those are locked behind the channel points. And then when you have them, we refund them to you, and like we mark down your name, make sure that you've done the other verification process stuff. But the waiting room stuff you guys can use whenever. I'm trying to set up chat boxes and alerts in my stream overlay, but I can't find any of that fit the theme. Yeah. That's why I kind of ended up just making some. Because I was like, I found a lot of really cool assets, but I was like, they're not quite. They're not quite. Even if they were better made than the ones that I ended up going with. I was like, I don't know. It can be hard. I'm very excited though. Better use the self-promo channel when you start streaming, Blue. I want to be there. I want to be there, be square. Doug. My brain is already dangerously full of more cosplay. See? They're already reeling you back in. How they get you. It's fucking sheep. Part of me kind of wants to just like just leave it as a sheep. Like I was gonna redraw it, but part of me kind of wants to just gotta leave it. You know, I feel like there's something there. In the waiting room, yeah, woo! I will look after stream. Listen to a lot of songs that have swears are inappropriate, some of them sadly are just totally weird for a party. Who wants to hear I Love You So by the Waiters at a Party? I get that, yeah. I get that. I feel like a lot of my music, even if it's not like it's excessive cursing, there's just like one or two F words in it, and I'm like, can I play this in public? Or if they're like crunchy songs where they're like emotional, and like that's the fun of it, that's like the catharsis of it. But then I'm like, ugh, I can't listen to this in public. People are gonna think I'm angry, and I'm really not. I'm actually just vibing. Okay, this is just like a yellow, right? Yeah, okay. I'll just use yellow. This looks like just a blocky aerial text. I don't like this. Is there a better... Ooh, impact, actually. Now, I need to make sure. I want to say it's AR. Okay, yeah. I wanted to say it was AR, top text, bottom text. But then my brain was like, no, what if it's... This is literally this font. That's so funny. That's really funny. No, why does Procreate do this? I select all, and then I tab over, and it's like, I'm gonna unselect this. How about... What if I killed you with a hammer, Procreate? What if I got you? What if I just put you in the pear wiggler? I told my friend about the pear wiggler the other day, and he lost his mind. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, let me pull it up. Let me explain the pear wiggler to you. Because it's one of my favorite memes. I'm never gonna get over it. As you get older, Comic Sans get slightly less funny and slightly more. Honestly, this is very pleasant on the very top. Yeah! Impact Dethrones. Yeah, Comic Sans is a nice font. It's very charming. I think Comic Sans gets a bad rap because when it's used inappropriately, like, I agree that it does not belong in, like, a formal presentation or something. Which I have seen, and I'm just like, oh, please. Please, no. Don't do this thing. Please. But, like, just as a general font, it's quite nice. Oops. What happened? Why? Why is this? Wait, hang on. Oh, because this eye. Okay, well then I should just merge these. I mean, it's not a big deal if I have to hand color. I like hand coloring, but if we can save a little bit of time. Sure, we get all these little straight pixels. Gee, I don't know what I'm gonna do after I finish drawing this. Not on wedding invitations. No, I would say generally speaking, not on wedding invitations. I suppose that depending on the theme of the wedding, it could be possible, but I don't think the common wedding is going to be the place for that font. I have seen it in presentations for like software stuff because it's the industry that I work in, and I'm like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. It's not where this font belongs. We have Calibri and Verdana right there if you want something a bit softer in sans serif. Not the person who did this knows what that means, but just trust me. Hashtag just trust me, bro. Please. I am gonna do my little dark circles because I was sitting in the chair today at the salon, and obviously you have the big mirror in front of you and fluorescent lighting, and I was like, oh dear god. I was like, ugh. I really had a moment of like, dear god. Do I always look like that? Leave the pupils white. No! I gotta color them in. I'd have to color down there too. What do I look like? Okay, I got little cheekies. And I got... Oh yeah, this makes like a little heart. I should just draw myself in like my sweater get up, so I sometimes forget what my clown looks like. Oh, I forgot my bow, huh? Damn. Yeah, fully 100% forget what I look like frequently. Especially now that I have other looks. I'm like, what does this outfit look like about this one? What are the colors on this one? The true artistic way. Forgetting what you're doing. This conversation reminds me of that Make Some Noise skit with Brennan and Zach as oh my god. It's so good. I watched the new Game Changer this morning. Was also very good. Also very, very good. God, the Noise Boys. Sometimes, I think actually... I did that last night. Sometimes I'll put Noise Boys because they actually made a playlist on Dropout for the Noise Boys. I'll put that on to play as I fall asleep because they just comfort me. You know, I'm kind of just gonna... Okay. Right. Yeah. Perfect. High effort meme. Those are always the best memes though, when they're like a little janky. What do I look like, Moot? It's true. I forget. Okay, I do have the little star on my cheek too. Do I care enough is the actual question. Do I care that it's there? Do I just want to leave it on? It kind of gets lost. It is a regret that I have about this clown design, and like I wanted the little star, but it just kind of get lost in my cheek. So I darkened it a little bit. I kind of don't want to care about it. I think you guys will forgive me if this meme is not super high quality. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I've just broken your trust in me, and it's over. There's no going back. be so sad, but you know what? I would accept that. I would understand. I don't want to worry about the underlighting or backlighting. This is clipped, right? Okay. I can just go ham. I gotta worry about it. Always a relief. What did I say earlier? Oh, I mixed up, I was talking about down payments on a house. You know, the thing that I'll never be able to have or afford. And saying how, like, for most mortgages, you pay, like, 20% as a down payment. I said erroneously that you don't need, homeowner's insurance. It's not what I meant. I meant, like, insurance on the mortgage. My mom was like, what? So I was like, no, that's not what I meant. I understand that you need homeowner's insurance. Like, I don't remember words, but you know what I mean. I knew what I meant. That's what matters. Words are hard. Oh, 30 minutes is up. Time for a 5-minute breaky, which actually I think I will take. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Yeah, peak meme. Just take a moment to bask in this while I drink some water. Just fighting for your life to get dinner. I love rotisserie chicken, but trying to get the meat off the— oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Especially if, like, your knife isn't quite as sharp as you think it is, and you're just struggling to carve it. That has happened to me many times. Is I'll go to cut something and I'll be like, why is this not working? Then I just swap to a different knife, and I'm like, oh, okay, because I'm using a knife that's older than I am. That would do it. That would be a good cause for a struggle. I have missed so many email. What is this one? Oh, hang on, this one looks important. Oh, for tomorrow. Jesus. I thought I had an email about, like an appointment, like, today, and I was like, what? What? It is 8 at night for me. Oh, it's for tomorrow. I just can't read. At one point, I literally abandoned the knife and just pulled the meat off of my fork. I mean, sometimes, like, you just gotta. Okay, I just drank a bunch of water. You guys also drink some water if you need to. Stretch, roll your shoulders. Check your neck too if you need to. Brahma, nice mask I got after work, and ain't nothing makes you long for sharp blades more than trying to fillet one of those. Oh yeah. Hi Rose, welcome on in. That's how I feel with— okay, it's not the same as trying to fillet a fresh fish because I have never done that. I'm not gonna pretend like I have. But whenever I make meatloaf, like, my mom always tells me, like, oh, we'll use, like, this utensil, use this utensil to, like, mix it. I'm like, let's be real here. Just sticking my hands into the ground beef and all the other ingredients is just gonna be the easiest way to do it. It's gonna be the most unpleasant way, but it is the easiest. No problem, Rose. I hope you've been having a lovely week. Well, come on in. We're taking a little 5-minute break right now. Just stretching, drinking some water. I'm working on a very important meme. Just reaching is so oh, yeah. And a good chicken, that's the stuff. What opened my mind for cooking was that, like, if you want to make like a chicken soup or a salad or a pot pie or something, any ingredient that like requires like a chicken, was like a video that I was like watching a recipe, and the guy was like, look, it's great like if you get the chicken breast and you cut it up and you cook it and stuff, but he's like, you know what, if you don't have the time or you just don't want to, you can just buy a rotisserie chicken at the store and just cut it up. And I'm like, you're so right, I could just do that. I was like, I could just do that. It gave me permission to do it. Obviously I didn't need permission. It like unlocked something in my brain, like, oh yeah, I can just buy ingredients prepared if I need to. I don't have to aggravate myself. And I never looked back. I never looked back, especially because I hate cooking meat. I'm so bad at it. I like meat, but I hate cooking it. I literally bought a rotisserie chicken for dinner. Yeah! Sometimes it's just nice, you know? Just save some time. And I feel like especially because, like, generally here, like, we cook stuff from scratch as much as possible whenever we, like, cook. Oh, hi, Bun. You wanna hang out while we're on breaky? So it's like, you know, whenever now and then if we want to cut corners, I think it's okay. I think we're allowed to cut some corners. Mallow agrees. Oh my gosh, the dandies are starting to come up in our yard, and Mallow's are usually pretty, like, is usually a pretty picky eater, but I've been picking her some dandies and some leaves, because I know, like, in previous years, previous summers, she has kind of liked them, but she's not, like, she's not really, like, big on food. There's the end of the break. Back to it. She's not, like, big on food. Like, she likes her snackies that she goes crazy for, but, like, if I hand her a piece of lettuce, she's just gonna be like, I don't care about this, and just kind of blow me off. So she will eat her food, but you know what I'm saying. But the dandies this year, I don't know if it's just because, like, she hasn't had them in a while. She hasn't had them in a while because it's been, obviously, you know, winter. But when I've given them to her, I'll set them down kind of like next to her, and then I'll put some in her bowl with her other veggies, and she'll just eat it right away. And I'm like, are your tastes changing as you grow older, Missy? That'd be nice. She did still forsake the straw baby leaf that I gave her, but it is still early in the season, so maybe she just doesn't care yet. I try to give her variety, she just doesn't care to eat variety. Dandelion leaves. Oh, both! I pick her the flower. Oh, I had to adjust my foot. I pick her the flowers, but she doesn't. She will usually leave the flower tops behind. She'll eat, like, the stems, and she'll eat, like, the leaves. It seems. The leaves are her favorite. Stems she'll kind of eat. The flowers she might eat. She's more prone to just leaving them behind. Doesn't seem to really care. Way, but which, you know, as long as she's eating something. Might haven't eaten dandy, but oh, dandelion's so good. It always smells so good, so I just like picking them and just kind of having them. But then it's also nice, like, if she eats them. Oreo was crazy for him, and we get really big ones in our yard. Like, they could sometimes grow to be, like, easily, like, 7-8 inches in stem length, and he would just eat them from tip to end like a little Slurpee straw. But she doesn't really seem to care. These are edible, but humans are particularly nutritious. Like, yeah, you can kind of eat, like, every part of them, because the roots I think are good too. Well, I guess in general, like, dandelions are very bitter, but they're really good for you, and you can't eat all of them, which I think is very cool. I know that I guess they are technically an invasive weed, but, like, I don't care, they're cute. Or At least where I live, they don't ever, like, choke out our other plants, so... Why are you so small? What's up with that? Not sure if they grow in your yard. Well, if you find some, try them out. Because they are very good for benoys. And benoys tend to like them. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think what I normally do is I just do like a multiply layer or something. This is not clipped. Okay, so I do actually have to pay attention to where I'm drawing. Imagine paying attention to what you're doing. And my criminals don't deserve them. That's not true. They do. They're your little angels. Come on, look at their sweet faces. They're innocent. Ew, I hate that line that I just drew. Really bad. Oops. Bring it back a little bit. Now this would be a lot easier if I with my other hand. I'm trying to pat my head and rub my belly right now. But she don't care. All about her. Typical bunny behavior. What is the lighting on Mark's face? Okay, it's just kind of straight on from his camera. I tipped over their full water dispenser, got the entire corner of their pen wet. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But also, can you blame them? Come on. They're just little guys. They're just little guys. Hi, Benighted. Thank you. Working on a pretty powerful meme right now. I guess after this I should go back to working on Val's sheet, because we're gonna play in like 2 weeks. I mean, I guess it doesn't... Alright, yawn, it just took over me. I guess it doesn't like need to be done for the game, but I kind of want it to be. And also, if I give myself permission to not finish it for the game, then I'm probably never gonna finish it. So like, I need to have the deadline, you know? How are you doing, Benighted? I hope you've been having a lovely week. Yes, Polly, they deserve all the blame. No. They're just little sweet angels. And they're also not my sweet little angels, so I can enable their bad behavior. So I don't have to deal with it. That's the thing. That's the trick. I can be a hypocrite. Like the bun auntie. The Bonty. Got anything? Bonty. All because I didn't free roam them last night because I fell instantly asleep when I got home. As if they weren't free roamed. I know. Dude, they're so fussy. If I am like 5 minutes late to letting Mallow out in the morning, she starts throwing her water bowl around. I'm like, could you fucking relax, please? Please, I'm so sleepy. And then I let her out, and you know what she does? She'll usually just then sit there on her little house. I'm like, you're not even leaving the area. Like, so why are you mad? You're just sitting there. About the principle. About the principle of the thing, I guess. Silly beasts. Okay, King, go off. Sheer. This is so dumb. I'm so glad I'm drawing it. Makes me so happy. What nobody tells you about owning rabbits, the fact that they're giant. They're so dramatic. They're very destructive. Oh, you're fixing up those 2 towns we found, clearing their paths and stuff. What should we do about the house in the hole? I don't know. Should we do, like... make, like, a little path down to it? Or... because there's nothing really in it. It was just kind of like a tower. I know, I gotta go through the castle still. Yeah, or you can demo it. Yeah, I was like, whatever is easier for you. I was about to say, I was like, wait, if they have a bell, steal it for me. And then I remember that I'm still in creative mode, so I can literally just give myself. Hi, Bunny. You're back. Are you leaving again, or do you want to... okay, yep, there she goes. I can't. I've had enough of you. Make it into a lake. Yeah, it was like, yeah, we found like a really cool town with like a castle. Yeah, but the town is almost sometimes I feel like it's like conflicting with another mod, and so sometimes buildings are like partially in trees and stuff like that. And so this big like tower building is like in a canyon in the middle of the town. So also filling it with water would mean like flooding like a whole underground cavern. It's very cool, but it is also like, what to do about this? If this wasn't a co-working Wednesday, I would boot up Minecraft and just show you guys. But I have to be true. I have to be true to the spirit of co-working Wednesday. I can't just play Minecraft just because I want. Point is that I focus. Working on these towns. I mean, I am like decorating and stuff right now. So in a way, it is still a creative process. Processes. Oh wait, it says color. My little nose. But no, I should be good. I think it's just this color, right? Looking at my own PNG tuber stream. Given stop! Stop! Stop peer pressuring me! Stop being a bad influence! No, it's this color. We have a time-honored tradition, says you. But it's different when I do it to people. It's funny when I do it. After what you did. I won't apologize. I did nothing wrong. I'm innocent. You can't sully my good name. I loved and cherished, idiot. I'll trust this clown. Wow. Wow, calling me a clown in my own chat? How dare you, trickster. A dark trickster. I feel like I probably should do more with the clown of my persona. But also, my god, what would I do? And I'd have to, like, draw myself more, and that's just awkward. I hate drawing myself. So I had to make myself a clown to make myself palatable. Oh yeah, I do like that one. Is that a bird outside? Hang on, sorry, I need to just... Read it. Okay, that's a bird IRL. I was like, God, this bird's so loud. I don't know if it was in the music. Sorry, it's a bird outside my window. I just like needed to know what it was. You know? It sounds like it's just a robin, but I wasn't sure if it was... Because Spirit City has, like, nature sounds. So I was like, is it that? No, it's just a real-ass bird. I was just shocked because I can hear it even, like, over my music. It's also getting kind of dark out. That's why I was like, oh, baby. Yeah, cut off. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a bird. It's a bird. Everything is a-okay. Sorry. It's just one of those things when like you hear a noise and like you don't mind the noise, but you need to know like what it is. And then you can know peace. That's what that was for me. Yeah, I'm gonna relayer them. Oh my god, missing pixels. Unacceptable. What? Oh no, I took this too far. Can shear you. This is so stupid. I love art. Art's good, and everybody should do it. Everybody should make silly stuff. That's the real trick to getting over art block and stuff, is just give yourself permission to draw ugly and weird and silly things. Just take the pressure off, you know? Let yourself be silly. And I promise you it will be fun. You will have a good time. Shout out to Kylie Hankey for teaching me that. She was so right. And I hope she's doing okay wherever she is. Phenomenal artist, phenomenal person. Silly and spilly! Yeah! I like the taste of bone and chicken, but the meat gets all over my face and irritates my skin. As my hand gets so greasy. Yeah! I'm definitely a person that, like, I will eat a cupcake with a fork because I don't like my hands touching food. Like, I will touch food if I, like, need to. And, like, some things I don't mind so much, but then there are other things where I'm like, I don't think so. I think I'll be using a fork and knife for this, thank you. That's so prissy, yes, correct. I will be happy for it. This is so stupid. Okay, I do like the color line. Where's my little sheep? Great. I can shear you. Now the question is, do I want to like draw this whole background? I mean, part of me kind of does, in a sick way. I'm sick and twisted. You know what I want to do though? To just save myself some time and aggravation. Instead of me like constantly changing the opacity like on this to color grab, I just do this and then I just hide and show. That makes sense? Yeah, to use the wrapper of the cupcakes. Like a little napkin, yeah! Where's making me a coffee at cafe, stay in my coffee car like 4 times a day. Oh, she does with everyone. That's really sweet. Especially if like you're a regular, she probably knows that. And it's like, well, this guy's gonna be back. So here you go. Hell yeah. It was very kind of her. I hope she has a good day for doing such a lovely, kind thing. Am I gonna be able to pull this off? Is this meme what's gonna get me to try to actually do lineless? It would seem so. Isn't that just funny? Isn't that just funny? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for it. And you know what? If it doesn't look good, that's whatever. Because we're just here to have fun. And you gotta try something new, you know? You can't improve if you're not willing to take risks, even silly ones. I do want to... Oh yeah, there we go. It says Minecraft, so maybe I should actually do, like, kind of straight-ish lines. Okay if they're still kind of wonky. Oh, baby, we're doing it. You guys believe in me? That we can make this work? You believe? You know I'm not good at backgrounds. Do you believe in me? I need your faith. You believe in me, then I can believe in myself. You will achieve the dream. Thank you, Heeb. Oh, ice cream time! I forget. I feel like I asked you before, but I forget. I forget. What kind of ice cream did you get? Maybe I missed it. Oh, maybe I missed it when, like, I got distracted. Which is very possible and quite common for me. I definitely used to have moments of rolling my eyes when I would watch people stream, and I'm like, why can't they keep up with, like, the game thing, whatever they're doing that they're playing? And then I started streaming, I'm like, oh, I get it now. I understand. I understand how easily your brain can become split between what you're doing. Conversations. I was a fool. I was a fool to judge them. It's gonna... Right, yes. Mango! Ooh. That's really good. Actually, mango like ice cream. Oh, I kind of under. Like mango sorbet is good too. That's where it's at, baby. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to take like green, kind of. Not like that green. Like. Oh wait, I have to. It's almost lemon ice season too. It gets all warm. Just have a nice Italian ice. Yummy. The taste of my youth. We never had like Otter Pops, but we'd get Italian ice. Otter Pops were like the rich kid things. Whoa, you got Otter Pops in the fridge? Must be nice. I don't know if they were actually expensive. I just remember it would only seem to be certain kids that would have them. So that was like the connection that my brain made. But now that I know things about the economy, I'm like, is that even true? Not even true! Like falling prey to a misconception as a child, as a youth. Possible. It happened. This isn't really ice cream, it's more like a shaved ice. Ooh, that sounds really good. Yeah, lemon ice is so good. Almost dinner time here, and I still gotta pack for your anniversary vacation, so you're gonna run. Thank you for hanging out with us, Blue, and happy anniversary again in advance. I hope you guys have a lovely time. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Go have fun, and go enjoy your dinner too. Take care for now. Popsicles, yeah. I believe I'm getting called a rich kid. I have an Otter box cover. That's so fun. Now, see, now I'm curious, like, how much are they? Otter Pops. I just want like an estimate. They're only like 10 bucks. What are they called on the East Coast? I mean, we just call them Otter Pops. Oh, they're called Freezies. Flavor Ice, Pop Ice. I'm sorry, they're called Super Dupers in Australia? That's amazing. That's amazing. We just called them Otter Pops. And like freeze. Yeah, oh yeah, like Freezy Pops. No, yeah, Otter Pops. This is what they look like. These aren't really that expensive. Maybe my mom just didn't want to buy them for us, and so she was just like, we can't afford them. Which is fair. She, you know, she can do whatever she wants. It's her money. And her little children. That's just funny. I feel like I like lied to myself. I gaslit myself for years. White and laughing. No! Depends on the case. They were like really beefy ones. Oh, we just got them popsicles. See, to me, a popsicle is like a this with like the little, you know, like this is like a popsicle. But I guess some people would call that like a lolly. World is a beautiful and diverse place. Also, I need to... Oh, there's like big grass in front. So what we're gonna do... They're cute though. I feel like the ones that I saw were always usually like kind of the same size. They were kind of thin. It always looked so yummy. Every now and then, like a neighbor, when we would go to play with him, who was like also our age. Like that sounded really ominous. I was starting to phrase that story. We could have some of his, so he would visit. He'd visit his house. I was like, ah, the taste of summer is here. So syrupy. I also just liked how like the rough plastic would feel. You know, I was chewing that shit like a feral dog, gnawing on that bad boy, gnawing on that plastic. Darn, this a little bit because it's like kind of in the front. Hey, down in front. Yeah. Yeah. Last it was so tasty. The beefy ones are like $60 to $70. Oh. Oh my god. That's so many money. That's so many money for ice pops. That's crazy. I wonder if maybe they could be kind of expensive in certain areas. I don't know. I wasn't cognizant of the economy back then. I was a child. It's possible. It's possible, even. I want to know what they use at hair salons, because my hair always feels and smells so good after I go there. Break time! Cheaper than a new phone. Well, I mean, yeah. The one I got was on sale. Yeah. I learned over the weekend, because it's kind of killing me that, like, new games are increasingly using your current OtterBox was 20. I feel like that's not bad. $20 is not bad for a box of popsicles. I'm gonna do a little head stretch too. What's the thing? Oh, because like new games are increasingly like you need the top of the line hardware to play your game, even on low settings. And I'm like, well, that's a little ridiculous. Because I usually like to play my games on low settings anyway, just because it's usually easier on my eyes. Because I get migraines really easily. But now even like with new games like the remaster, like the Oblivion remaster, is even putting it on the lowest settings, is it still struggles to play. Which is really frustrating. But I found out over the weekend that laptops, their graphics cards are usually like soldered into the actual motherboard. So the only way to upgrade your stuff like your graphics card is to, unless like you have the know-how, which I certainly don't, is to like pay to have your entire thing like replaced, which at that point you might as well just buy a whole new laptop because it's comparable. I'm like, man, like my computer's still good. Like I don't want to have to buy a new computer like every 3 years. That's ridiculous when the rest of the computer works fine. But it's just not, well, it's not the top of the line hardware. That's just silly to me. Like, damn. I don't, what did Malk offer? Like a mini PC? What was he talking about? What is that? Mini PC. Mini computers. What is this? Mini PC. It's showing me like little USB packs. What are these? Mini PCs. Like, these just look like boxes. I don't understand. I don't understand. Can you tell me you don't want to spend $2,000 to have the latest $90 game? And for it to only be obsolete in another 3 years anyway, to have to be replaced by another $2,000 computer? No, it's crazy, but I don't. It's shocking. Basically, really compact PCs that you plug into the monitor. Oh, that's why they look like this. Oh, this is weird. I guess not weird derogatory, I just mean like I've never seen something like this before. My friend Malk was talking about them the other night when I was griping. He was like, I can make you one. And I'm like, Malk, I don't know what that is. Like, it's really portable. It's like pre-built, but like really small. Computers in my work are technically mini PCs. This is crazy. So it's like a little compact motherboard that you plug into a monitor. It looks like some of them have little screens, but interesting. But I feel like at this point, at the rate of this, like for gaming, it's not practical because you're plugging it, you're either using a screen so small that you might as well get like a Steam Deck, or you're plugging it into a monitor, and then you're also going to need to plug in like a mouse and keyboard or controller, which at that point you've just remade a computer. You might as well just buy like a laptop. But I guess the point is that it has the hardware of something stronger. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. Thank God my break is over. No more break time. Actually, I am gonna just check our little... Okay, so we got plenty of timers left. I just want to make sure that we had enough timers. Or if I needed... Oh, pardon me. If I needed to, like, reset them. But no, we're good. I think I'm putting in all this effort and it's gonna look like absolute poopy zoopy. Where's my sheep? Oh, actually, I should also just I do want to. There you go. Just so it's a little bit easier to see, regardless of what the background looks like. It's supposed to be easy to upgrade versus a laptop, but I'm not sure if the cost would be cheaper in the end because you're having to get special parts to accommodate them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it might be, but I don't know. And especially for someone like me, where like I'm not tech savvy at all, and I know that's like, well, it's just an excuse. Like you just gotta learn, but I'm not. I'm just not tech savvy. So I would probably be better off, like, if I had to replace parts in it to upgrade it, I'd probably have to send it to somebody, which is then the additional cost of, like, labor and knowledge. At that point, I feel like maybe I should just buy a computer. I feel like at that point, I should just go through the effort of... Or just make Malk do... Well, yeah, but again, then I would have to, like, ship it to him. To ship it back, because like dead ass, like Malk or Wyatt or something, or and even Jeremy are all very capable, and like they know PCs and I mean, honestly, even like Brandon, and like, so I'd have to ship the parts and stuff to them. I would of course pay them for their time and their effort and things like that, and then to pay to ship it back. Which I feel like at that point, like, at that point, I should just reset up this entire room. And get a proper desk in here and get a proper desktop computer, which I really should just do anyway, but it only works if it's got a big aftermarket. Yeah, exactly. It isn't that hard to replace PC parts. If you can replace Legos, you can replace a PC part. Troubleshooting is what's hard. That's what I'm talking about, Greedy Cryphia. I'm not good at that stuff. The extent of my PC knowledge is taking off the back of my laptop to clean the fan. And even then I didn't fix it. I just cleaned it out. It's still not healthy. You know what, I wonder if I'm just gonna blur tool action. I did also think about if I do this, can share you. Hear me out. Hear me out, chat. It's Minecraft. Oh, I have magnetic sound. I was like, oh god, why is it doing that? Which are basically like little square pixels. It's kind of the same thing when you think about it. Is it cheating or is it ingenuity? I built my PC 10 years ago and it's still going strong. Can play most. Must be nice, Keeb. Must be nice. Back area too. Must be nice for you guys to have working brains and be smart and so wrinkly. Some of us are smooth-brained like an egg. Didn't think of that, did you? Didn't think of that. You were too busy on your ivory towers of intelligence and functional know-how. You didn't think of us little people. Don't know how things work and get intimidated easily. I like that. That's simple, but you know what? I think it works. More like I never needed any repairs. Must be nice! Must be nice! My last computer definitely needed the replacement because it was not good. It was not built properly. It was a computer that I very stupidly just bought, thinking it would be functional. Look at this stupid clown. It's true though. It's true. Look at me. Throw tomatoes at me and laugh. Because you should. I deserve it. But my last computer, I foolishly just kind of bought it and hoped it would work, and that was a mistake because it for fucking sure did not. It did not come with a solid state drive. And so, it basically, it didn't have the hardware to run itself. And they were like, well, the only thing that you can do is upgrade it, which we can do for you. And I'm like, okay, well you should, because you sold me something that basically didn't work, out the box. And they're like, okay, it'll be $500. And I was like, okay, what if I killed you with a hammer, though, actually? So I just got a new computer altogether. So, yeah, I don't know. It was like, I would turn it on. It would take, no joke, upwards of 10 to 15 minutes some days to turn it on completely fresh from a shutdown. And then I had all background programs and stuff, like, turned off. No, like, startup apps going, and the CPU and the DASD would be up in, like, the 80s. Just sitting there doing nothing. Like, it was, like, barely functioning. It was really bad. it was really bad, and like when I contacted support and they did the whole like remote thing and stuff to check on it, and the guy was like, of course I listed all the things that like I tested, I did this, I did these updates, I completely cleared it, blah 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 blah, and of course so they didn't read any of that, and so he went down the checklist of all these things that I already tested, and I was like, yeah, I know, I already did that. And this look I give when someone says a pocket, just like uh and then he found out for himself, like, after basically, like, factory resetting my machine, he was like, oh, yeah, it seems like nothing I'm doing is helping. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I contacted you. He was very nice. I don't have anything against the guy who was helping me. You know, he was just doing his job. But it was very... I was just like, I can't do this. I'm out of here. Which, yeah, I'm still like, why did you sell a computer that doesn't work out of the box? Like, because it's not even, to me, that's not even to a state of like, oh, well, if you optionally upgrade it, it might run better or have more memory or something. It was literally like, it couldn't function at its base design. I'm like, so you sold me something that was broken. Like, you sold me a car that can't run. Like, how is, because it's a computer, it's okay? I don't know. It was very frustrating. And I guess the joke is on me, because I bought it, when I shouldn't have, but I don't know. I guess I'm just the silly biscuit for buying something expecting it to work. How dare I? Gosh, I'm so entitled. I don't know. Now I just laugh because it's silly, but this is ridiculous. Also, this picture. I just got played. That's how, yeah. It was. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. It was aggravating. It was aggravating. Aggravating. I had to get my current computer because when we upgraded our internet, for some reason my old computer refused to recognize the new Wi-Fi. What the hell? That's so weird. I wonder. Whoa, my god. I wonder why it was doing that. Why it wouldn't like. Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna try to put in like real effort. Kinda. It's not gonna go well, but we're gonna try. It's like it's in the distance, so it's gonna be blurry anyway. So maybe if I just do kind of like vague shapes, I can make this work. We'll see. Yeah, so that's my PC experience. That's what I get. That's what I get for not knowing anything about computers. I really should, with as much as I use a computer, I should be more savvy. Some things just don't stick in my brain. That's the one topic. Yeah, there's birds. I love birds. Try to tell me something about birds, though, I will not remember by the end of the day. I don't know why. Birds, my beloved. Ornithology. Day. Literally nothing we tried to get to recognize the new Wi-Fi works, so we just decided to get a new computer. It's due for an upgrade anyway. My current computer is a gateway, which I don't fully recommend, but it works for my I mean, if it works for you, then that's all that matters, you know? I think every PC and every company is, like, gonna have their strengths and weaknesses, and it's all gonna change depending on, like, what you use it for. And also just, like, your personal style of, like, what you're comfortable for, like, an interface and stuff. There are very few things that are like, no, sweepingly this is a bad thing. Like, actually, maybe I should do, like, darker. Really should just get a desktop. I just like the mobility of a laptop. Burps. Burps. At least I can play 100 bucks Minecraft. And Minecraft, yeah, like if it works. And that's the thing is, like, my computer can handle the majority of things that I need it to. That's really the other hard part is I'm like, I don't want to upgrade because this computer does work fine. Like, my last computer, it needed to just be tossed. Like, it was... I was not gonna spend over $500 on upgrading it and hoping that that even fixed the issue, because I am frankly not convinced it would have. But it's like, this one does work fine for the most stuff. It's just like really high impact things it doesn't. It kind of struggles. Which does suck, but... You know, c'est la vie. I just wish memory would, like, keep up. Because I did get extra, like, memory storage on this. And it's already very full, and I don't even have, like, all the files that I used to own on it. Which is a little very frustrating. Like, I buy, like, backup. I don't even know what I'm doing. This looks like... you know what? It is kind of working a little bit. In a weird way. This is kind of working, which is funny, because it looks like dog shit up close. Look at me having a good stream! Thank you for lurking, Emily. Welcome on in. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy the jams and the technology complaints that we are hoisting. Oh yeah, but I have like little side attachable like hard drives that I back up my files to. I feel like I'd like just upgraded. I bought a new one because my other ones were kind of full. And they are ones that I've like used over the years, so they have a lot of things like and data on them. Because they're like my big boy drives. But I'm also like, I just bought like a 5 terabyte one, and I was just looking at it. I'm like, my last one was like 3 terabytes, and the one before that was 1. I'm like, I feel like this 5 terabytes gonna get filled up so quickly. It's gonna drive me crazy. How does this happen? Took off your specs off, and they're filthy, bro. I'm nearsighted. So I actually don't wear my glasses often, which is why I don't usually draw myself with them. Because I frankly don't wear them very often. Because especially since I'm on screen so much, I was told years ago that I should limit my screen and glasses time if possible. So I do, because I'm like, well, I don't need them to see up close anyway. And I grabbed them today because I was going to go to the store after my hair appointment. And so I was like, well, I'll grab them in case I need to see in the store. My eyesight is not that bad. That's why I don't wear them. And I have prescription sunglasses for driving. My point is that I took them out after not wearing them for so long. And I'm like, oh dear God, these are filthy. These are covered in dust. These poor things. Or just saving a shed load of old anime. What are you talking about? What? Huh? What? Oh, on my drives? No, it's all, frankly, it is all of my, my data, my cumulative data since I was, like, a teenager. So, in the defense of these hard drives, and of myself, it is, like, 20 years worth of stuff of like Word doc, like stuff that I've written, artwork, some animations. Like now I actually bought a separate one exclusively for like Twitch or like stream VODs and stuff if I want to save them. Which like I will probably in time delete them, but I just like having them, and then because I would rather have stuff and then delete it or throw it out than to not have it, and then I am sad that it's gone forever. Because I have memory problems, and so I really like to archive and save things because I don't remember things easily on my own. That's why I'm the note taker in D&D, because it does help me focus, but it's also like I don't want to forget fun memories with my friends. Not because I don't care, just I don't have good memory. So I like to preserve things. Although it is a bit of a shame about like my personal files, because it's just so much that I'm like, I can't even look at these because I literally don't have the room. I need to like take them off the drive to clear them out, but my computer doesn't have the room to look at them all. I gotta go in like stages. It's a problem. It's a problem. I admit it. I admit I have a problem. I know it. I'm not too proud to confess. I yield. Are we still on the same playlist? Memories can be the hardest thing to preserve, even though they're also the most important. Yeah, exactly. I keep both a friendship file and what I call the quotes draft in my phone, which is the quotes draft is literally, I mean, I called it a quotes draft because it initially started years ago as like a text draft or something that I like left the address like blank, and then I would just write down quotes. Now it's in like my notes app, so not really a draft, it's just a file. But just like funny things that my friends would say or do, I would write down so that I could just look back and just see how funny my friends are. Because they are funny. I think I started doing that in college, I want to say. Oh, work. I sometimes also just write like just assorted quotes that I might like, but it's mostly for friends. And then the friendship file is like what people like, details about maybe like their family, their interests, favorite color, food, allergies, things like that. So again, I forget. Lurk. I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. It's been lovely watching your stream and everything. Thank you for streaming. I hope. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Queen. Enjoy your nap. Go get cozy. Enjoy. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your week too. And also again, happy early birthday. Just in case. I should stream this weekend, but just in case if you're busy or something, which you should be for your birthday. Go do something fun for yourself. And have a good weekend. Have a good evening. Good eve. I wanted to check if this was still the same playlist. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't dislike it. I was just curious if we had either looped, if we had started like another one. I mean, is this anything? It kind of works, to be honest. I did write notes on conversations I've had with people I see regularly, but it feels a little shameful. Oh, but it does work for... I don't think it's shameful. To me, I do it because it's like... I care about these people, and I don't want to forget our memories together. So I wish I had a better working memory that I didn't need to write it down, but I don't, and I would rather write it down and have the opportunity to either remember on my own or to look back on it fondly than to lose it, you know? I don't think it's shameful to care about your friend. And also sometimes, like, I'll share with them, like, the stuff that I've written down, the quotes and stuff, and sometimes even, like, they've forgotten things that they've said or jokes that they've told, and it makes them laugh. So then they get to laugh and enjoy it too. Oh, you know what? I could make this probably a color. I'll unify a little bit better. I mean, it's not a great background, but I do think it kind of works in a way. It's kind of funny. I can shear you. Horrific. Perfect. Perfect meme. Oh, my back. How much time is left on the timer? Oops. Sorry, oh god, I clicked the wrong thing. A few minutes. I do like this. This is very silly. And it makes me happy. And that's all it needs to do. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Okay. We can go work on Val some more. We got like an hour left of stream. Val! Oh, I gotta turn down my brightness. Oh dear god. Oops, don't look at that. So what did we do last time? We did her little outfits. We did a little color palette. We did some items. Oh yeah, I was thinking about putting the Harper symbol on the inside of like her cigarette case. Because she is pretending to be a Harper. She is not. I think that could be fun. Where's her little... down here? Oh, here they are. Oh, because I have to redraw them. That's alright. Okay. Let's... I should finish her items. I should just finish her items. As a harp, just to say she's a harper. Oh my god, she should. I changed her thing to desserts? Yeah, I did. A harper. They call me a harper because I just harp on things. Like the little details. Like how much I care about you. Is that so wrong to care about you? Talks her way out of being obnoxious. Just talks her way out of being obnoxious by being obnoxious in a different way. That's her style. I love her. I'm very excited to play her. We're not gonna play her this weekend. I think we're gonna play her next weekend, right? Because this weekend is... oh no, not next weekend. The 17th. That's right, because we normally play like every other week. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. There's a lot of clipping masks here. I just don't want to deal with them, but I think I have to. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Sometimes I kind of like that Procreate automatically clips when you put them next to each other, and sometimes I hate it, and I kind of wish it was just a toggle that I could turn on and off. Because sometimes it's just like extra time wasted. Instead of just letting me decide when I want clipped and when I don't. But there are also situations where I could see where it's beneficial, you know? That's just like, just let me toggle. I love a toggle. And I'm just gonna trace this because, you know, frankly, I just can. That's really all the justification I have. Because this is a personal ref sheet for my character. And I can just do that. Rounded shape. Better. Okay. Oh my god, it's Q-May! Hi, Q-May. How have you been? Hello, hello. Hey, I should just, because I feel like I'm gonna struggle with getting the right gold here. Still reference layer? Yeah, okay. Guys don't know Q-May. They're really cool. They are a lovely artist, such a lovely, elegant style. Absolute sweetheart. There's the timer. Time to take a 5-minute breaky. I am going to, let me just his colors down. Just listen, I only speak the truth. I may be prone to hyperbole, but not when it comes to speaking on my friends and comrades. And I speak plainly and I speak true. So let's see, we got a little 5-minute break here. And then another session of 30 minutes, which will put us at about 11 plus 5-ish is 6. 9, 16, 16 plus 30 is 46. So a quarter of. I think that would be good. And then, even if I need to stop like 15 minutes earlier than usual, that's not too bad. Because my back do be kind of hurting. But chicken butt. I do want to keep drawing. Especially since I didn't stream on Monday. I was very brain was bees on Monday. I don't really know why. Sometimes Monday's like a rough day because it's jumping back into work and the many things that can arise with a new work week. But it was particularly buzzy. And I didn't know like what I wanted to play because I was like, I don't want to just play more bookbound. That was kind of like the headspace I was in like a very chill, like mindless game space. But I was like, I didn't even really want to play that. And I was like, well, what if I play Sticky Business? Because I haven't played Sticky Business in a while. But then I didn't feel, because I have to make stickers. I was like, what if I can't think of anything good to make? So it was just like, it's probably better if I just cancel for the week. No biggie. We're just here to have fun. So it's no biggie. No biggie schmoles. What do I have left to do on Val's sheet? Let's take stock, shall we? While we're doing a little 5-minute break. I gotta color in her little folder here. Gotta draw her little details, her scars on her face, and her little tattoo. I have to draw her skill proficiencies, which we already designed them, so it's just kind of tracing over them, and then they're just colored in grayscale, and then the text. And then, I mean, really that's it. She doesn't really have a lot left on her sheet to do. I kind of did the heavy lifting already. Yeah, you gotta follow your heart. Yeah. I do feel bad about skipping streams, both because like I like having a nice set schedule, but also I've had kind of a decently set schedule for so long now. It feels weird to break that, but also you know, it's supposed to be fun. If it becomes an obligation, it's not going to be fun and I'll burn out. I'm trying to give myself permission to just skip when I need it, you know? What's going on here? What is going on here? What is this? Oh, I wonder if that's her, that was initially... Ooh, where is that line? No, it is on her line. I kind of want to erase this right here. Oh, not with Scrungle. Not with Scrungle, though. That will be a disaster. This line probably made sense when she was shirtless, but it just kind of sticks out now. I'll just erase it. I gotta go back through and merge a lot of these layers. This is a mess. A real mess. I gotta change her background too. Here's her Kara's colors. Val's colors are kind of like stuff. Where's her palette? Ba-ding! Perfect. Let me back in. Put me back in, coach. Put me back in. Green and red is interesting. I don't know if I really want to give her like a watermelon background though. Just kind of look good with the purple. But what about maybe like a more reddish purple? Would look nice. Kind of warm this up a little bit. That's kind of nice, actually. I feel like the red kind of pulls away too much. I want that. Maybe this is good. This is like just subtle enough. I don't know. But then it's a lot of yellow down here. What if, what if this is purple? I mean, it's meant to just be kind of a subtle, simple gradient background. I don't know. I'll think about it. It ain't going anywhere. Okay. Where's her little signature? I didn't need to color pick that. Maybe. Actually. Wow. Hi, Kat. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? On this fine, fine Wednesday. How has your week been? They are. Val's a chain smoker. Although maybe this should be gold as well, the base. Well, I like there being a little cushion. She's very... She makes an effort to appear posh. I know. They're just chalk dipped in chocolate, like Pockies. Yeah, they're like the candy cigarettes. For sure. Definitely candy, not real. I know. I am not a smoker either. I have asthma, actually, which is triggered by cigarette smoke. And I know that doesn't stop a lot of people, but it sure stops me. But Val's not real, so she can do whatever she wants. But how are you, Kat? How has your week been? You've been having a good week. How things have been going well for you? These are all in the same layer, right? I didn't do anything? Yeah. I don't remember doing anything particular. Gentle highlights, I think, would be nice. Not too much. And then I do definitely want to put this, now that we have these colors picked out, I kind of want it to just be like an embossed look, you know? Nothing too crazy. I didn't exit smoked and I have asthma as well. We have so much in common. No. Solar blocking so hard. I'm getting very bored. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we just drew something very silly. And as I said when I was drawing it, that I highly recommend drawing just silly stuff. Oh, you got a shoe. We don't know who Henry is, but you got his shoe. When you're art blocked, because sometimes like you just need to give yourself and your brain that permission to draw something really goofy and kind of ugly and just embrace it. It's not always a perfect fix, you know. Burnout is obviously something quite severe, especially if it's been going on for a while, but I found that it helps every now and then to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna make some real heinous shit. Be real ugly. Only I am going to appreciate it. And then that's when you're free. Pick up your shit, Henry. Doesn't work for me. My brain is literally not allowing me to draw. Yeah. Then maybe your brain is in, it's in like a consuming phase, you know? It's not in an output phase. It's in a I need to absorb things kind of phase. My brain gets like that too. I actually haven't really drawn anything. Oh dear god. I actually really haven't drawn anything in a while. That was kind of why I wanted to work on that Akil picture, which I'm now realizing I never posted. Oops. Well, I should do that after stream. Because I really hadn't drawn anything in a while that wasn't maybe just like a really quick scraggly doodle. I like doing scraggly doodles, but it's not the same. And it was quite fun to work on that Akil picture. I'm glad it came out as well as it did, because I had little faith. That worked out. Well, I'm glad. My baby boy. My baba boy. Actually, it says I should just take those. Yeah. There we go. Probably. This is burnt out. I haven't drawn in a month. Yeah. I think really before the Akil picture, like the last like big stuff that I had worked on were the Valentine's Day your character hears, which I drew back through like February and a little bit into March. Because I was like, that can't be true, but yeah. Even like D&D stuff I had done like kind of really scribbly sketches, which I'm like, yes, are things that were drawn, but for me, I'm like, I guess like maybe that's my form of perfectionism, is I'm like, that doesn't count. When really it does. But my brain is like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't count. You didn't do it. These are details. No, these are items. How did I group it with our original? It doesn't matter. I'll probably delete it. Oh no, here's items. Okay, so I did her items. I'm gonna delete these. I'm gonna keep the text just because it's the size that I want to keep. Just want to hold on. I'm just lazy, frankly. Okay, and then details have their own things. Okay. So we'll do that again here. I kind of just want to do this little design that we did because it came out so well. I did kind of just whiff it just now, but originally it came out really well. I wonder if I should turn on my stabilizer for this. Or up it. I think it's some nice schmooze lines. I wanted it to be simple. Ugh, this is gonna give me problems. I can already tell. I can tell because I looked at the sketch that we had drawn and I was like, I really like that. I wonder if I should just leave it. Rookie mistake. Shouldn't have had that thought. Shouldn't have had that thought. I played right into my own hands. Maybe I should just get the lines down and then fuss over the line weight. That would be smarter. That would be smarter. Let me just do that. I just don't trust myself. And maybe I should, but I don't. Drawing is hard. And like, I love it, but drawing is hard. You've discovered I'm not actually sleepy as I feel very awake, so you have returned! I was gonna say, welcome back, Queen! I hope you enjoyed your little lay down, though. You got a tire! It's trash! It's trash! Sometimes you just need to be told what to draw. That's where I come in. I mean, sometimes it's true. I really should post more, little, like, drawing prompts in our Discord. Because they can be very fun. Little memes and prompt lists. Oh my god, it's trash again! It's trash! There's a masochistic shit with this. It's true. I enjoy it. I think it's very funny to joke about, like, oh my god, drawing sucks. I hate the process. But, like, I do love the process. And I would not give it up for anything in the world. A barracuda. You didn't even lay down. Literally just walked to the kitchen to throw away some trash and returned to my computer and went, how much more we... It's just like getting up and moving woke you up. That's always the trap of like getting sleepy on the couch, right? Is like you want to then get up and go to bed, but you're like, once I stand up from this position, I'm gonna be wide awake. That's what always happens to me. I recall many a night in my teenage years when my brother and I would be watching TV and I would fall asleep curled up in like the little love seat that we had. You fished all good stuff in the pond now. Or maybe some hooligan came by and filled our little pond with trash and you're cleaning it out again as a favor to all the fish. Oops. You know? You're just helping the ecosystem. Because you fished out a lot of trash initially, and then you started getting big stuff. I mean, you just got a barracuda, too. Barracuda. Watch me catch a shark. I believe in you. This is it. Do it in one. As my friend said, do it in one. Oh, it's not a shark, but it is an orange spotted spinefoot, which is very cute in its own way. You know, when you think about it. I'm going to just do something. Trigger fish! No shoe this time, got in my hand. See, you got a fish that time! Time to hang up the head. No! You can't give up. Fishing is all about determination and patience. Can't give up. And you'll never catch the big un. I'm triggering the sucks. No! Just a little fish. He's just a little fish. Oh, to be a little fish in a pond. Hi, bunny. I see you down there. I think this looks okay. I think it looks okay. I'm gonna force myself to believe that it's okay. Actually, I'm gonna just draw this there because no need for me. I flipped this, right? Little doodle. It's okay. It's fine. It is. It's mostly for reference of her scars, so it's okay. He's okay. Hi, bunny. The sideways look she just gave me was powerful. I guess I should take off stabilization. Or at least lower it. Chubby cheek. I like a little chubby cheek. I think it's cute. Well, and normally like her neck would be here, but she's just kind of a disembodied head, so. I know. She like the smoke and wine. Yes, yeah, she's literally like the why not. She's here for a good time, not a long time. And my mod and my best friend Layla is also playing in the game. And our characters kind of like know each other. And she is like much older, so he literally sometimes will call her Aunt Val. Which I think is very cute and very charming. And also very funny, considering she was raised by her aunt and does not have a good relationship with her. But I love that. I love it. I love the parallels. It's fun. Her job is to get the band together and then proceed to fuck off and not be responsible at all. I'm tired of being the group mom. I also want to dick around. I also want to fuck around and find out. Guys, leave to have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Keep. Have a good night. I'm burritoing you as we speak. I'm tucking you in. I'm tucking you in. I'm tucking you in. I'm tucking you in. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of your week too. And enjoy all your little coffee stamps that you got. Thank you for hanging out and saying hi and chit-chat. Wee. Wee. Okay. No, pardon me. Brussels sprouts. Oh, hello, Bonnabelle. Hello, Miss Jones. Back from the Lurk Mines! Welcome back! Ooh, congrats on your auditions. I hope they go well. I hope you had fun doing them, too. I hope you had fun recording them. I'm gonna twist my neck. Regress, become the problem, literally. She's starting as a College of Swords bard, but I want her to multi-class into Shadow Sorcerer, because I miss playing a spellcaster, and I love both Swords bard and Sorcerer, and I was like, what if Volcano Los Dos? Like, why don't I just play both? But we're only level 3, so I haven't been able to multi-class yet, so I was like, okay, we'll just do it down the line. I was like, if that's okay. And I even put in her notes, like, I don't have any ideas how to, like, justify this narratively, but I do really want it. So, since we're going treasure hunting, like, if you need to curse her or something, like, she's just gonna pick up everything we come across in hopes that it will multi-class her. So, you just let me know, and I'm cool with it. Very excited for that. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I am excited to find out. Wait, so it's always fun to do. Hell yeah. I am wishing you luck. Which I'm like, is that okay? Because it's like technically a stage thing, but it's not a stage thing. Is it bad luck to wish you good luck? Break a leg? Either way, well wishes. Poor Val. She's fine. Don't poor Val her. She's a con artist. She's fine. She scams people out of their money. Don't pity her. The type of kid that tastes side. No, she doesn't do that. Unless it gets her superpowers, and then I'll make her. Oh yeah, she's kind of got like a little wave. That's right. Why am I struggling to do this? Hang on. In a different layer. What is that shape? I just wanted to like see it isolated next to me. Neith doesn't know that. Well, that's true. Neith will probably figure that out pretty quickly though. I'm so excited to hit on Pale Jane. I know the exact line I'm gonna use on Pale Jane. I hope Dean finds it funny. Oh my god, it's 3:30 a.m. Cat, yeah, go to bed! Thank you for hanging out with us, but please go to bed. Go get your rest. Good night, Cat. We're tucking you in and burritoing you. Burritoed you. Go to sleep. Get some rest. Thank you for hanging out, but go get your rest and go have a good rest of your week. This stream is just very relaxing because I'm starting to get sleepy again. Well, I'm glad. It is meant to be a chill time, so I'm glad. I'm gonna hide. Now she's just the headman from Repo. Okay, I feel like this is the move. Yeah. There's like a little extra because of this. There we go. That's what. I knew I could get there. I just needed to like look at it. I think I shorthand it just to that for doodles, but we'll put in like a little effort for her ref sheet, I guess. So actually, I did kind of draw her little line here. Should follow it. The secret is that I actually kind of hate drawing like a shaved head because I'm really bad at like this. But also that's why I wanted to make sure that Val has it. A, because in my head she just does. But also B, it will force me to like learn how to do it. Being obsessed with a guy is the best way to learn how to draw, yada yada yada, you know? Hey, Bunnybell Jones. Oh, you're back, are you? Interesting. How easily you discard me and how easily you come crawling back. A dragonborn gambler has a little mouse in your pocket and you're from the desert. And you have a tiny little bottle. Oh, and you use a warhammer. Interesting. You're a gambler with a warhammer? I like those odds. Bunny. Ah, okay, yes, I will pet you, little bunny. The creature. Creature. There's so many tiny things, but also a giant-ass warhammer. That's how you can carry the warhammers, because all your other things are small. It leaves room. I'm gonna just turn down the music just a little bit. I do like this song, like it's a jam, but it's also quite loud. Oh, Noemi, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So easily discarded, like the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. In truth, they should have learned that the true power comes from having, I say, fuck you great. You see? You all voted egg, and yet here we are. Juked by you, Cryphia, once again. Oh, Noemi. No problem, Noemi. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your evening. I appreciate you checking out the rules. That's very kind, thank you. Very conscientious of you. I can't exit out. You're trapped here forever. You're stuck in here with us. It's mostly 18 plus just so that I can curse, to be completely honest. I just like to curse every now and then. I am trying to curse less. But that's all. We don't do anything nefarious. I just want the freedom to curse without worrying about it in my quest to not curse so much. I thought it was rating. Rose, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I thought of Adrian. Well, I mean a little bit. Sometimes we do talk about things like taxes. Other curse gets considered an 18 plus. I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable cursing around, like, my boss in a professional setting as much as I wouldn't feel comfortable cursing around, like, a 14-year-old. Do teenagers curse? Of course they do. But to me, as an adult, I just feel like I like separating the two. You know? It doesn't really matter. I feel like that's why the channel has like a soft PG or like a soft like 18 plus rating, because it's not like we don't really get up to anything. It's more of just like, I'm an adult, so sometimes I don't feel comfortable hanging out with like 13-year-olds. Not because the 13-year-olds did anything wrong. It's just an age gap thing. I don't know. It's hard to articulate. As you guys are familiar with me, is I'm not good at articulating my thoughts. It comes out like wet spaghetti, so. Hero, what you drawing? I'm drawing a reference sheet for my new D&D character, Val. It's kind of a work in progress, so this bottom right corner, don't worry about how messy it is. But I had like her two main outfits, some of her key items, and then just little details up in the corner I'm working on right now. And that's what we're doing. Just for a little bit, because we're not gonna hang out on stream for too much longer, but if I do, I should make some progress on it. It's our workin' focus day. During superheroes, oh hell yeah. Also petting my bunny Mallow. Just getting fur all over my hand. It's gonna go everywhere. My parents have always sworn around me all my life, so I perfect. Oh, my parents too. I learned to swear from my father, which was very funny because then I would get in trouble for swearing, and I'm like, you taught it to me. I was like, you can't get through a sentence without cursing. What are you talking about? I did not understand the difference between do as I say, not as I do. Did not go over well with me. But still. I do also, because I curse a lot, I kind of wanted the stream space to be a place where I could work on not cursing so much. Like, I don't mind cursing, but like, I just wanted to do it a little bit less. Or at least not so cavalierly. But without it being a big deal if I did curse, you know? Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Do I want to put these on a different layer? Practicing skinny body types is a bit amusing to me because I've been told those body types are generally the easiest. I guess it depends on what level of detail. Like, I feel like... Oh! Break time? It is a break time. I'm gonna do... That was technically the end of our timers, but there's not too much left to stream, so I'm gonna do a... I'm gonna stretch my neck. And I'm gonna yawn. And then I'm gonna do... Actually, I'm gonna just do a 50-minute timer. Because that'll put us at about 10, which... Oops! Sorry, I didn't mean to be sad. I again used my numpad. Oh, because that'll put us about 10, which is our normal, like, stopping time. You usually do 10:30. I was first learning ASL, my mom taught me how to swear in ASL. That's really funny. Sometimes learning curse words and slang in a language is important, though, because that's how people talk. And not learning it isn't going to really do you any favors when it comes to communication. It's just going to sometimes make things a little bit harder, because then you're going to hear or see or come into contact otherwise with a word mid-sentence and be like, I don't know what that was, and then you get hung up on it. Instead of just, oh, okay, that's what it is. I can move on with my life. You know? Is that Chameleon a musical? No, it's a little tattoo that she has. It would make a cute little flute, huh? Like a little ocarina flute. It's a little tattoo that she has that changes shape to turn into different like emblems and symbols. So when she goes like undercover, because her false identity is a detective, is like a private eye. So it changes shape so that she can get into different places without having to like actually get a tattoo and then potentially permanently affiliate herself with a group that she does not want to. Yeah, it was Scarlett and my DM's idea actually when I was working on Val. They're like, what if she had this? And I'm like, that's cool as hell, can I do that? And my DM, they were like, yeah. So I did it. I don't know Spanish words before I was in middle school. I shocked my teachers when I said that. I would imagine. I kind of want to artist fake and just copy paste her eyeball. You know. I'll have to crop it. I should just read it. Can I make it work? Let me go to the sketch. I probably could make this work. If I want to be lazy. I remember when I was learning Russian, we had a book that taught us many colorful words, but it also taught us like basic slang, like nucho is just like, hey, what's up? Just like casual conversation was good to learn too. Some of it was more intense, but I think this looks fine. I don't think I really need to hem and haw over this too much. Although I should lower her eyeball. I'll lower this one too, but it's fine. So I kept it on a separate layer because I knew I was gonna have to move things around. I know it sounds very easy to mess up signing thank you with accident fuck you. That's really funny. That's really funny that those signs are so similar. That's incredible. I love that. That's really funny. That's so good. I love languages. Language is so fun. Oh my goodness. My superhero OC is Ellen Function. She's a scientist who has schizophrenia, is a mermaid dog superhero. She's an axolotl. She carries an axolotl in a bucket as an emotional support animal. I love that. Axolotls are so cute. They're such pretty little guys. And I know I don't say their name right, but they are very cute. Why does the Earth have so many good creatures? How is that fair? Me. What did I decide? Okay, it is textured. Okay. That's what I thought, but I just had to make sure I was staying consistent with myself. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. It matters to me. Chill jam. I'm pretty sure it's like right on her temple, right? Yeah, it's like right above this. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, I feel like it hasn't been that long since I've drawn Val, but I guess actually, yeah. It has been a bit of a minute. I worked on this, so I need to draw another meme with her, but it's a much bigger project. Oh, my back. I got Rose Roulette, who's the mayor who uses that job as a front to hide that she's part of the mafia family. Ooh, nefarious. I like it. I like it. Carve this out. There we go. Ooh, clean. Cleaner. Ooh, what happened there? How did I do that? Use our old friend Hard Brush. Smooth this out a bit. There she is. Okay. And then need to do her. Right, she has the cross and then okay. Oh, I did faves, not inking. Gee. I was like, why Scrumble Brush? What? She's a strawberry cabinet and her power is to create any disease. She feels like it. She could do it once per generation, so in order to use it again, someone has to inherit it. I like it. Keeps it balanced. a threat, but not so overwhelming. Always good. For thank you, you want to make sure your hand stays on the chin, but for fuck you, you have your hand under your chin. Oh, okay. So it's just like the position if you're over or under. That's really funny. A very simple mistake, I feel. Well, I guess maybe not if it's so natural as a language, but I can see where a learner, a newbie might speaking as somebody who probably would mess that up. That's very funny. It's like this is too far up here. I don't like over here, right? It's kind of more on her jaw, actually. Maybe I shouldn't draw it at all then. This is kind of the bigger one because she's left-handed. So she turned her face away. Got it. And then the other one is when she didn't turn fast enough and it. Yeah, I know. And it cut on her jaw. Oh, Val. Val definitely had that moment that I had when I was fencing where someone stabbed me in the throat and I had like the padding, but I felt it and I was just like, oh. But like, it was kind of fun. And I don't want to draw the scar for it. Just not bothering. But in my heart, she had one of those moments. My heart and soul. The Dropbox said she has to have kids and she hates kids. Well, and that's fine. Did I do... Yeah. I feel like... Is it Val that has a triangle? I feel like I say that and then I, like, forget it. Okay, it's gonna be light, but I'm not gonna do the colors right now. Okay, I mean... We can... What time is it? It's 9:55. I am gonna plug in my iPad just in case, but I'm gonna start to wind down. Just because this file has a lot of layers, so it will probably drain the battery pretty fast. We'll slap down some colors on these, and then probably call it a day. I think that'll be a good stopping point. I made a very silly meme for my Minecraft adventures, and then we worked on it a little bit. Pretty good, I would say. I hope tonight has been productive for you guys as well. Oh, it is end of stream because I just got super sleepy. It always hits me. I probably don't need to separate. Well, her skin tone's easier if I just add little blushies. The rest of this I can all one layer, just for simplicity's sake, and just to have mercy on my poor iPad for having a bajillion layers. Poor thing. I think I'm sure is chugging. Okay, these were solid. This was solid. Okay. Well then, I should just do that. Okay. like she is. Here's what we script the creators of the miraculous decided one day. Let's give our sugar cow recipient uses. Oh, some inspirations from it, but no. Oh, conspiracies in one builder. That's cute. I didn't even think of that. I was never super into that show. Oh, well, I shouldn't even say that. I was never into it, period. Not anything against it. It was just, this is the thing. I was looking at the colors. It was just not something that I had watched at the time. And I think one of my friends did. But I don't remember now. I don't remember. What are these colors? Where is this on her palette? Is it this? Interesting. Yeah, it is. And then this is the gray. A little bit. Huh. Okay. Just forgot how to draw my character, which I guess happens more often than you'd think. Is that what this color is? Yes, okay. Yeah, let's make it sure. Or I commit to anything. Why'd you put me up here? I like my little presets. Gives me time. Oh, there you have it. I'm just gonna keep going, because we're at the end of stream, so I just kind of want to get this done. But if you guys need to take a break, that is your little timer reminder to take a break, stretch, drink some water. If you're looking at screens, look away from your screen for a moment. Just let your eyes rest. Not looking forward to working on my painting for school because it's a landscape. Ooh, what is like the landscape of? Do you have a specific subject, or is it just, also, I need to just double check. Grabbing the right. No, I'm not. That's why I was like, this doesn't look right. It's this. Or is it just like a free, you can kind of draw whatevs? Or is there a certain subject matter? God, yeah, I hated doing landscapes in school. I was just bad at them. Which is fine, but when you're being graded for how good you do, it's a little rough. A little rough. That was also my translation semester, so I was getting 2 hours of sleep. So I was like, yeah, you know what I really don't want to do is sit here and do charcoal. On top of all my other things. I cleared out of stream and just had to scroll through all of Twitch to find your stream again. Well, I appreciate you coming back, but no worries. I ain't going nowhere. Well, I guess technically I am, because we're at the end of stream, so I am gonna go find someone to raid real quick. But, in general, I'm here. Oh, hair smells so good from the salon. I should have asked her what stuff she uses. It smells so good, and it's so silky smooth. Oh, so good. Not a specific subject. We basically are given photos to select, like a background, midground, foreground. We have to pick which ones we want to do. That's kind of nice. You guys are kind of free to choose whatever you would like. It's nice to have that freedom. Like a subject that catches your attention. Hell yeah. Do you know what one you would like to go with, or do you still have to pick? If I may ask. No pressure. Just curious. What is this? This is this red, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Brown, but it's like a reddish. My brain just said red. But that's inaccurate. Whoop. There we go. History was scrolling far to the For You page. Well, and also if you follow it, I should be in your little following list. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes Twitch wants to be helpful with the For You page, but I'm like, I don't think you are, Twitch. Appreciate the sentiment, but I would rather just go to my following list and see who of my friends and Twitch neighbors and favorites are online, as opposed to what Twitch thinks I would like to see. Okay. This is a tattoo, so it is technically like on her skin. Oh. For me, I think I'm going to do a night background, a mountain middle ground, a tree foreground, and a hot air balloon focal point. I like that. I picked what I thought would be the easiest to do and take the least amount of time. I mean, that sounds like a really nice composition. It sounds very, very peaceful, very clear, like, place where your eyes will be drawn. Kind of scanning over the mountainside until it focuses on the balloon. I like it. Do I want... Oh, there you go. I'm just gonna turn the timer off. Oh my god. The noises. I'm gonna turn the timer off because we're kind of at the end of stream, so I feel like I don't want it going off if we're not even gonna end up using it. I do feel like a tattoo just being kind of like a generic actually fits in a way, because the point is that it changes shape. So it's not really meant to stand out. Meant to be kind of flexible. Which is a bit of a cop-out, yes, but also is the truth. Do some scar anatomy with miraculous Lucy. Yeah. Give some character. Just gonna completely honest. I kind of want hang on. Bear with me for a second. I just want to try something. I might not keep this. I just want to try it. Day of just testing new things and seeing how we feel about them. Sometimes they don't work and sometimes they do. But you won't know until you try, you know? So I was thinking like this, and then whoa, my god, that's ginormous. I like it. I think maybe... That's why I just made a copy, because I'm like, there's a couple of things that I wanted to try. The other was just kind of a more simple. Gradient. Erased all of that. Light clumsy. I could smudge, but I just don't know if that's really what I want to do. I could also try to establish, oops, the lines just with a different brush. I always use these as like guiding light. Wonder. Yeah, because it's gonna pull all of it, which is not what I want. I might just have to do it by hand. I don't know if I really want to take the time to do it right now. There's something here. There's something with the tone. I don't know if I'm gonna worry about it right now. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do it with fresh eyes. Oh, my back. Oh, okay. We're gonna leave Val here for now. I'll look at her tomorrow or over the weekend. I got time. I got time. Oof, I have plenty of time. And here's our very silly meme that we made for Minecraft. Can share you. Okay. Let me go find someone to raid. Oy. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for everybody who raided in, who stuck around to chill. Yeah, get your fishing in. Last moments fishing. While I check out our little neighborhood and see what's going on. Monster is streaming, which is very funny. It's funny timing as we were talking about earlier. You know what? I'm sleepy. And you know where I like to go where I'm sleepy? And I just want somewhere cozy to curl up and just vibe and just listen in. Is Nice Stream. You caught a trout, a junk, and a barracuda. Pretty good. Nice, super sweet and charming, as many of you guys know. They're playing Infinity Nikki, so let's go and hang out with Nye. Nye's a sweetheart. I like just lurking. Also, if you play Infinity Nikki, the drops are enabled. I don't fully comprehend what that means or what benefits that entitles, but if you play Infinity Nikki, you do. You're gonna say, I know, I just like to go say hi! Is that such a crime? Okay, I'm gonna unplug my tablet so that I can have access to my keyboard. Oh, my eyeballs just got so heavy from sleepies. But yeah, but thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was lovely to see you, as always. If you guys would like, we have a Dadinky. Make sure if you join that you read the rules. And if you would like access to the community channels, you gotta do the little channel point redeem as well as reading the rules. But then once you redeem them, we refund your points, so you get to keep them. It's just to help prevent from spam and scammers and all that good stuff. But everybody's super nice in there, and we like to share art and pictures and chit chat and memes and all that good stuff. It's a very chill, quiet space if you would like that, and if not, no worries. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Here's my socials. I will post the keel after stream because I forgot this whole week, so I will do it now after stream. But otherwise, I think that's all I got. I will start the raid to force myself to go. Thank you guys again for hanging out. Thank you for playing Puppy for the raid earlier, and everybody who stuck around to hang out. If you would like, you can come along for the raid. Here are 2 little raid messages. If you're subscribed, you can take the first one, uses sub emotes. If you're not subscribed, totally okay. The second one uses Twitch global emotes. You can use just your favorite heart emotes from around Twitch. You can just wave, you can just say exploding raid. Or if you would like, and you're just kind of, you just want to lurk, Nye's always fine with lurkers. You can come along and just come along to support. See if you like the vibe. If you want to keep lurking, or if you have to bounce, that's totally okay too. But otherwise, I will see you guys around. Have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your last day of April. I'll see you guys in May this weekend. But otherwise, I'll see you guys around. Have a good week. Thank you guys again. I always forget what else to say. Oh, end of stream reminder. If you need to take your meds, if you need to get up and stretch, you need to grab a snack, drink some water, check your laundry, any of those reminders, if you need them, they are here for you. Otherwise, I'll see you around. Go be sweet tonight. You always are, but go be sweet. That's all I got. All I got. See ya. Bye, guys.